flag. The Metro Home Building Center's starting gate is in motion here for the Thursday night opener. Let's send it over to track announcer Vance Cameron for the call.
Mystical Gal, Pacific Delight, Elm Grove Nancy, I Can Do It, Dancers Pass, Evening Maelstrom, That's Me a Bad, top of the stretch. My old buddy Marley's on the tarmac. She's riding along with the 2-horse in here to open it up. And it's post time. Up and pacing. Great start to get us underway here on a Thursday night in Charlottetown. Mystical Gal along the rail, the leader. Pacific Delight second. Third is Elm Grove Nancy. I Can Do It fourth. Dancers Pass fifth. Evening Maelstrom sixth. Trailing seventh. That's Me a Bad. To the backstretch they go to the opening quarter, led by the heavy, and I mean heavy favorite, Mystical Gals on the choo-choo for Dale Spence. Tucked away in the 2-hole, Pacific Delight. Elm Grove Nancy races third. I Can Do It's in fourth. Dancers Pass now fifth. Evening Maelstrom sixth. Trailing seventh. That's Me a Bad. 28 and 4 opened it up. They're arriving at the 3/8 pole, led by Mystical Gal. Her leads a couple on Pacific Delight. Out of the turn, third is Elm Grove Nancy. I Can Do It fourth. Then in fifth, it's Dancers Pass. Evening Maelstrom is sixth. On the outside, the trailer seventh. That's Me a Bad. They're at the midway point in the first, led by Mystical Gal. A textbook 2-hole ride belongs to Pacific Delight. 58 and 4 was the half. Racing from third is Elm Grove Nancy on the move on the outside to pick up fourth. That's Me a Bad is underway. I Can Do It fifth. Moving up sixth on the outside. Evening Maelstrom, and now the trailer. That's Dancers Pass. They go to 3/4 next. Mystical Gal has not seen a challenger from the outside. That's Me a Bad is second. Pacific Delight will now have to wait for the passing lane third. 3/4 up in 1. 29 and 3. And they're homeward bound in the opener, led by Mystical Gal. Pacific Delight at the inside second. That's Me a Bad third. Deep stretch. Now on the line, here she is, Marley. Pacific Delight opens it up with Perio. Mystical Gal second. That's Me a Bad third. Time for the mile in 1:59 and 1.
Okay, we're going to get a look at the Universal Media slow-mo here, and this race played out exactly how I thought it would. I thought Spence would get to the front with Mystical Gal from post 1, and they did. They cut it out, and they got the fractions they wanted, 28 and 4, half 58 and 4. It was a nice pocket ride for the 2, Pacific Delight, and I thought That's Me a Bad, and Mark Campbell would have to do the hard work here in this opener, and they had to come first up here today, 129 and 3. And then it was Pacific Delight with that perfect 2-hole ride by Barrio up the pass lane. They get up in the final strides to nail the 1 Mystical Gal at the wire here. She gets it done, 159 and 1. She's back on the island and back in the winner's circle. So congratulations to the Connections. They get it done here in the opener. Pacific Delight and Barrio win the first.
Well, if anybody at the track tonight remembers this mare from last year, you got an excellent price at $7.10 to win on this mare as she arrives at the winner's circle in the opener. Speaking of 2, Pacific Delight, pacing mare 5, a Bettor's Delight of the Pacific Philadelphia Pacific Philly. She's now owned by Jack Keenan of Stratford and Joseph Dahl of Burlington, Ontario, trained by Ronnie Matheson. In the hands of the Maritime Magic Man, Gilles Barrio, she stops the clock in 1:59 and 1. Pacific Delight in the Thursday night opener at Charlottetown.